This is a Flying Cow production.
What's up, losers? Here we are for another round one tournament match of movie battles. I'm your host, the Hammer, three-time former movie battles champion, and this is, oh boy, I'm just saying right now, this is absolute, but I cannot believe, okay, first, that phony, bad player, bad player, Jeremy the Atom Adams has the audacity to tell me that he does not want my mentorship. And then I put forth a foolproof plan to take him out of the tournament in round one. And what happens? You did something here, didn't you, Vernon? Oh, by the way, this is Vicky Green. Everybody say, hi, Vicky. Hi, Becky. You did something, didn't you, Becky?
You know, I didn't do anything other than re-sign a new contract to come and announce these matches and, you know, try to do some stuff. But again, I didn't read the fine print, seeing that I would be on screen with you. But it brings me great joy to see you in such pain and disarray because you didn't get your way.
No, but you know what? It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But mark my words. You're going down, Jeremy. You are going down, my friend. It will happen. And I'm going to make it.
Jeremy was responsible for my first defeat here at Movie Battles, but you know what?
Yeah, so you should be on my side.
No, I'm completely happy that somebody that is a honorable player is finally putting you in your place.
But yeah, okay, yeah. So we have a round one tournament match. We have Jeremy the Atom Adams taking on Dastardly Dan VanHiel. Was this really the best opponent we could get for Jeremy?
I mean,
really?
Dan's a pretty good opponent. I mean,
he's a pretty good flower pot. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. But you know what though? I'm rooting for you, Dan. I'm rooting for you. But what do you say we go ahead and bring in today's competitors?
Let's do that.
Yeah, all right. So, introducing first, representing Dastardly United with a record of 2 wins, 3 defeats. Are you kidding? He is Dastardly Dan VanHiel.
Go me.
Dan, I just got one question for you. Are you feeling lucky today?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Dan's the man. Dan is going to take out Jeremy for me. Aren't you, Dan? Aren't you?
I'll do my best.
Not best. Your best isn't good enough.
You're not supposed to be doing stuff for people, Dan, that don't respect you and appreciate you. And this guy does neither.
All right. So, Dan, you excited? Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. Let's bring in the traitor now, shall we? And his opponent, representing the Backstabbers of America, with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. He is Jeremy the Atom Adams. I held your hand during that defeat. Where?
Jeremy, excuse the Hammer here. I'm sorry for his unprofessionalism, and
awkward.
Yeah, I can see why someone of your caliber would not want to follow someone of his whatever you want to call it. We are definitely excited to see you play today.
I appreciate that. I had the honor of facing you before and playing in this awesome league, and I'm really excited to be back. And I'm really sorry for stepping on anyone's toes. I certainly didn't mean to. I just want to do my own thing, play my matches, and be focused. And then
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
some funny
you
business.
do your own thing, Jeremy, and
I'm
enjoy
sorry.
your seat from the loser's chair.
Such unbiased play calling and announcing.
I'm a
here.
professional.
Ha! Ha!
All right, let's get Dan back in here and get this travesty underway, shall we? All right, so let's get the rules, shall we? All right, you guys know how this goes. Round number 1, you got 8 questions. You get 15 seconds to answer. You write down your answers. You get 1 point if you get it right. If you get all 8 correct, you get a bonus question. You got 3 repeats, so use them if you need them. You got a challenge. If you don't like something, you challenge it. And there's no stealing in this round. I challenge Jeremy being in this match. Anything? No?
I challenge my sanity calling a match with you.
All right. So, competitors, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Oh, very good, Dan.
And good luck, Dan.
Very good. Okay. Oh, this is what you give me, really. Okay. All right. So, we're going to start. Well, sorry. You guys are ready. Vicky, are you ready?
Yes, Hammer, I'm ready.
Good. Then let's bring the hammer down on Jeremy's face.
Ridiculous.
All right. We're going to start with the first question, which is in the category of early classics and classics. It's film mostly of the 30s through the 50s. And your question: in Alice in Wonderland, the White Rabbit is constantly holding and looking at what item?
You know, I feel like the people in your office are the White Rabbit. Asked me how far I wanted to go down the rabbit hole, and they didn't tell me you were on the other end.
Oh, that clever, Vicky. How long
Yeah.
did you write that one before the match? In
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Dan.
I went with a pocket watch.
That is correct. Backstabbing liar.
I'm hoping this counts. I said a clock. I guess it doesn't.
I don't know if we can count that. Vicky, I'm personally thinking a pocket watch is different enough. I mean, they both tell time, but
Yes,
when you
but
got
this-
in your hands, one is up on a wall.
But the size of the rabbit compared to a clock.
Yeah, they look big.
Give me just a moment.
I don't think we can count that there, Jeremy. Right area, but not quite.
Okay.
It is in
quite.
fact a pocket watch, so yeah,
Yes.
it's a pocket watch.
All right, so
Score is
Dan is
1-2.
up by 1 point. Great job, Dan. You're my new favorite. Don't let me down.
And
I'm sure
with-
it'll last.
With that, we're going to go to question 2, which is in the realm of the Renaissance, which are mostly 90s films. What Disney animated film was released in 1997?
What? 97. That's right. Do you remember what you were doing in 1997 there, Vicky?
1997.
Were you applying for Social Security?
Wow.
You know, getting your first hearing aid?
97, I was in
You're
6th
old, is
grade,
what
I
I'm
believe.
saying. Oh, sure. Wow, you aged poorly. In
Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And we will go with Jeremy first here.
Hercules.
And Dan.
I went Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hercules would be the correct answer there. All tied up now.
Well, it
Yep.
started with an H.
Jeremy ties it up with 1-1 going into the next question in the round in the category of dark times, the films of the 2000s. In what film will you find the characters Vinny, Helga, and Kida?
That jacket you got on, you look like a Vinny.
Could you repeat the
question?
Yeah.
All right. That is Dan's first repeat. Comes in the category of dark times, 2000s. In what film will you find the characters Vinny, Helga, and Kida? What kind of names are those? Vinny, Helga.
Helga you usually find in an opera house.
True.
Yeah.
True. Maybe I don't think there's a movie about operas here though.
No.
We'll just have to see if our competitors know in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Dan.
Well, I erased it and I wrote it right back. Hunchback of Notre Dame?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
All right. Jeremy.
Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
That's correct. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. So, Jeremy with a 2-point lead going into the next category.
Which is going to be Pixar. Who provides the voice of Laurel Lightfoot in Onward?
Lightfoot. Have you seen Onward, Vicky?
I have not seen Onward.
No.
With my
No.
previous 2 showings in movie battles, I clearly don't watch Disney movies.
Apparently not. Oh yeah, I remember when you played. You got knocked out by that one.
Yeah, he's
5,
beaten me twice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we will go with Jeremy for your answer.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
That is correct. And Dan?
oh, well, I was. What? Yeah, I'm embarrassed to show this because I didn't see it. Took a complete stab in the dark, and I misheard the name of the character. I put Brendan Fraser.
That's
all
not
right.
going to do it. No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, Jeremy with a 2-point lead going into the 5th question, category of hybrid and Muppets. What is the name of the rat who serves as Gonzo's sidekick in The Muppet Christmas Carol?
Now, I will say, Hammer, this is one movie that if you were to do a one-off movie battles quiz on, I'd be pretty stout at this one.
You know this one movie.
Yeah, this one I know very well.
This one movie.
Yes.
Good for you.
Hey,
Yeah.
I hate this man. I do.
You love me, Vicky, and you know it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just like Jeremy. Jeremy loves me and he knows it. He's gonna miss me.
Sure.
All right. Dan.
I've got Rizzo.
That is correct. Jeremy.
Rizzo.
All right.
We got to meet him at MomoCon.
That's awesome.
Good.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
All
Good
right.
story.
Question 6. In the realm of decline and wilderness, which are the 60s through the 80s. In the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, when Pooh runs out of honey, whose house does he go to for lunch? I saw a trailer for a Winnie the Pooh movie recently.
Oh God.
Did you, Vicky? What was that like?
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like you guys have some sort of inside joke going. That's rude, by the way.
You're rude. Can you give us a countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Jeremy, your answer, please.
Rabbit.
Rabbit is correct, and Dan.
Also rabbit.
All right, both get that one there.
All right,
Is
yes.
that how he spells it, by the way? Because I've seen it many different ways.
I think you had it right. 2 B's, 1 T.
Yeah, I mean
Depends
that's
on what
proper
ride
stuff.
you ride.
All right, so, Jeremy, Horseface over here, still ahead by 2. Going into question number 7, category package films. Which of these is not a segment in Make Mine Music? All the Cats Join In, Blue Bayou, or Bongo?
I think the question writers have an affinity for Make Mine Music because it's been in every single match that I have called.
I guess there's a
Are there
lot
not
of
other
stuff.
package films out there?
There are. Well, you know what, Vicky? You've been gone for a while, so you've missed a lot. Okay, there are other package films, but you weren't here for those matches.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's your fault. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, and Dan, I guess we'll get your
That's me.
answer first.
I'm guessing Blue Bayou.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Germerschmuffman.
Bongo.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew it was a B.
On the right track.
So Jeremy now pulling up 3 points ahead of Dan. Last question.
Which is going to be in the realm of CG Revolution, which is the 2010s through present day. In which film will you find the songs All Is Found, When I Am Older, and The Next Right Thing?
Good question. Songs in these movies. Some people know them, some people don't. Either of these two know them? Find out in 5, 4, 3.
I'm actually going to get a repeat.
Okay. And we will repeat this. So, the realm of CG Revolution, 2010s through the present day. In which film will you find the songs All Is Found, When I Am Older, and The Next Right Thing? Yeah, that's the thing about Disney movies. You gotta not sing the song when asking a question.
It's true. You do have to do that, Vicky. Do you find it difficult to not sing?
I do.
Is that the issue?
I do.
Do you just walk around constantly in a musical the rest of the time?
Absolutely.
going on?
Absolutely.
Wow. Your house must be annoying. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Jeremy, your answer, please.
Yeah, I don't think I got it. I said Encanto.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Dan,
I've got Frozen, the sequel.
that is correct.
That was my other thought. I
All
didn't
right.
remember when I'm older.
So
That's one of
Dan
the best ones.
comes up 1 point, only down now by 2 points. Is now 6-4 at the end of round number 1. So let us go ahead and bring up the rules for round number 2. In round number 2, each competitor spins the wheel. Oh, you guys know how this works. You spin the wheel, you don't like it, you spin again, unless you got an opponent's choice, in which case, you get 4 questions. They're worth 2 points. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it's 1. Then you got 15 seconds to answer. If you don't get it right, your opponent can steal. Repeats, challenges, you still got them. All right, so round number 2. So Boogerface, you are in the lead. So you get to choose would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I'll defer.
Very good, Nougat Brains. Okay.
The amount of
so-
professionalism in this show.
Hey, off the charts. Off the charts. I am a professional. So we are going to go ahead and bring up the wheel for Dan. Dan, can you see the wheel?
I see the wheel.
All right, then Dan, this spin is yours.
All right, big money, no whammies.
Looking for something strong. And he's landed on early classics and classics, the films of the 30s through the 50s. Dan, does this sound good to you, or do you want to spin again?
You know, I'll risk it. I'll spin again.
Spinning again. All right. So round and round, where does it stop? Ooh, it stops on spinner's choice. So, Dan, the man, you have your choice. What would you like to choose?
I tell you, early Pixar has always treated me good, so I'm going to go with that.
All right. We are going to bring up 4 questions in the round of early Pixar. And these questions are going to be asked to you, sir, by none other than this guy. Aren't you lucky?
Oh, you? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's where my thumbs were pointing, Dan. Come on. If we're going to be a team, you got to start understanding this stuff, all right? Come on.
Got
I
it.
think Dan just wants you to answer or ask him the questions, please.
I'm getting there, Vicky. I'm getting there. All right. All right. And question number 1 in early Pixar. In A Bug's Life, what type of insect is Rosie?
Rosie. Can I get multiple choice?
You do. Is that what you want?
Yes.
All right. Multiple choice. It is. And your options there. Is it A, a ladybug, B, a spider, C, a caterpillar, or D, an ant?
I'm going to go with spider.
Spider is correct for 1 point.
And that was voiced by Bebe Newworth, right?
I
guess
do
that
not
might be
think
another
so.
question later.
Yeah,
so
you might want to hold off on
I'll
the
hold on to
extra
that
information.
information.
Yeah, hold on to that. All right. So that actually brings Dan within 1 point of Spaghetti Nose's lead here.
well, I gotta
So
keep it
we are
interesting.
we are going now to question number 2. In Ratatouille, after Linguini reveals the truth about Remy to the kitchen staff, which of them walks out first?
I can see his face. I know exactly which one it is, and I can't think of his name, so I'm going to go with multiple choice again.
Multiple choice. It is. And your options there. Is it A, Horst, B, Colette, C, LaRousse, or D, Mustafa?
Mustafa.
That is incorrect. All right, so Brumblestain, you get to try to steal. We're going to go to the question in Ratatouille. After Linguini reveals the truth about Remy to the kitchen staff, which of them walks out first? Is it A, Horst, B, Colette, C, LaRousse, or D, Mustafa?
I know it kind of goes against what Dan was saying, but I'm going to say Colette.
Colette is incorrect. Again, we were looking for Horst.
Yeah.
He's the one who killed a man with this thumb.
Ah, there you go.
All right. So we are now going to move to the third question in this round. You still got these last two left here, Dan, to get a lead. Which Oscar-nominated actress provided the voice of Celia in Monsters, Inc.?
Another one where I can hear her voice, see her face, and not think of her name. So multiple choice again.
Multiple choice. It is. All right. And your options there is A, Joan Cusack, B, Jennifer Tilly, C, Laurie Metcalf, or D, Holly Hunter.
B.
B, Jennifer Tilly is correct for 1 point. And with that, Dan ties up the score 6-6, going now to the final question in this round. In Up, Carl and Ellie dreamt of traveling to Paradise Falls, which is located in which continent?
That would be South America.
It would be South America for 2 points. And with that, Dan pulls ahead by 2. Beat that. You're going to get the chance because we're going to bring up the wheel. You know. All right.
Pixar was,
So,
was a little rough to me this time around.
yeah, it happens, Dan. It happens. All right. All right. So, Fluggerbutter, can you see the wheel?
Yep.
All right. Here's your spin.
Oh, dear.
And you have landed on opponent's choice. Look at that. Love that symmetry. So,
I
Dan,
get to choose twice.
you get to choose. Yep.
Wow. So
Which
here's the
category would you like to give to this guy?
Here's the thing about Adams. I don't know what he's weak on. So I'm gonna just essentially give away what I'm weak on. Well, actually, that might be a bad idea because if he's weak on it and I'm strong on it, then I could steal more. So I am gonna go with hybrid films.
All right, so we are going to give Jeremy 4 questions in the category of hybrid films. You happy about this, Jeremy? Are you happy?
We'll see.
All right. So, Vicky, you get to ask these questions. Good for you.
I will be more than happy to. Jeremy, your first question for 2 points. In the realm of hybrid films, what noted film critic provides the introduction for Victory Through Air Power?
We'll go with multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice it is. Is it A, Gene Shalit, B, Roger Ebert, C, Leonard Maltin, or D, Gene Siskel?
Leonard Maltin.
That would be correct for 1 point. So brings him within 1 here. Your second question. In Bedknobs and Broomsticks, what city do the children plan to run away to in the beginning of the film?
I'm going to go with multiple choice just to be safe.
All right. And your multiple choices are A, New York City, B, Edinburgh, C, Paris, or D, London?
London?
London is correct, and we have a tie game here.
Should have gone with it. Dang it.
But you did.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
So much harassment. We're going to talk to HR after this. Your third question. In Enchanted, who plays Nancy, who Robert intends to propose to at the beginning of the film?
Idina Menzel.
And that is correct.
Ooh.
With now a 2-point lead. With one more question to go. In So Dear to My Heart, what name does Jeremiah give to the lamb he raises?
Multiple choice.
Right. Your multiple choice options are A, Danny, B, Bobby, C, Tommy, or D, Billy. You are ridiculous.
I'm gonna go with Billy.
Billy is incorrect. Dan, we will reread you the question.
Okay.
In So Dear to My Heart, what name does Jeremiah give to the lamb he raises? Your multiple choice answers are A, Danny, B, Bobby, C, Tommy, or D, Billy.
You know, it's in there. I'm just going to have to go with it since I have no other guesses. Danny?
Danny would be correct. So, with that, we are tied, or no, we are within one. So it's 10-9.
That's right. At the end of that round, Dan not doing so bad, is he? Is
Good job,
he?
Dan.
No, only down by 1, 10-9. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up the rules for the final round. Round where Jeremy goes down. All right. In round number 3, competitors will choose 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Well, you know, you get 3 numbers, you get the categories. You got 3 questions. They range from 2, 3, 5 points. You got 15 seconds. There's no stealing, no multiple choice. You got your repeats and challenges. Let's do this thing, all right? All right. So, Jeremy, you are in the lead by 1 point, but you're still in the lead. So, what 3 numbers would you like?
I'll go with 6, 9, and 20.
6, 9, and 20. All right. Dan, do you have your 20-sided die?
This
Is that
time
what
I
we're
came
doing then?
prepared, and yes, I do.
Look at you.
So,
All right, what are we doing?
we are doing 13,
13,
17,
17,
and 18.
18. All right. Some high
I have-
rolls there, Dan.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have my 20-sided die
I
right
got
there.
my team.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't recommend rolling that one.
I was going to say, that's enormous, Vicky. You play
Yes.
with giants?
I do.
All right. All right. So, like I said, Dan is currently down by 1. So, in order to scoop this back to Jeremy to have to, answer some questions and eventually lose, Dan is going to have to answer some questions first. All right. So, we are going to start with Dan's 2-point question. In the category, you chose number 13, and that's the category of the decline and wilderness.
Ah.
And these are, of course, the films of the 60s through the 80s. And your question: what is the name of the white mother cat voiced by Eva Gabor in The Aristocats?
Oh. Of all the white 4-legged creatures that Eva Gabor voiced, I can remember the one from The Rescuers, but I am drawing a blank on the other one. So I'm just going to take a guess and say Fluffy.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Duchess.
Duchess.
She's an Aristocat.
Yes.
Fancy. Okay. All right. So, question number 17, which is the category of the Renaissance. Okay. And your question: in Beauty and the Beast, actress Joanne Worley provides the voice of what enchanted object?
I believe she does the wardrobe.
Wardrobe is correct for
Oh, wow.
3 points. So that means that Dan has a 2-point lead. So he shoots it back to Jeremy. You got to answer some questions now, buddy. What are you going to do about that?
Jeremy, your 2-point question, you chose number 6, which would be the Dark Times. In what film will you find the characters such as Goosey Lucy, Turkey Lurkey, and Foxy Loxy?
Chicken Little.
Chicken
Nuh-uh.
Little. Chicken
Yeah.
Little is correct, which ties us up.
It does tie us up, but we are going to stick with Jeremy because Dan's already answered his 3-point question. And Jeremy's got to get a lead if he's going to make Dan answer his 5.
Here we go, your 3-point question. You chose number 9, which is in the realm of the Muppets.
Okay.
In which film do Kermit and Fozzie play twin reporters?
The Great Muppet Caper.
That is correct. We're now a 3-point lead. Pass it back over to Dan.
You know, if you take the hat off, you can't tell.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
All right. So we are down to Dan's 5-point question. All right. If Dan gets this correct, he will shoot it back to Stinky McWhipplesnicket. Okay. But if he misses, then Jeremy wins. All right. So let's do this for 5 points. Dan, you chose number 18. And that relates to the category of actors.
Ooh.
Okay. So for 5 points in the category of actors, who provided the voice of Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio?
Oh. I suppose I could ask for a repeat to delay the inevitable, but
We do have 2 repeats.
might as well use one of them.
All right. So that is your second repeat. You still have one more. In the category of actors for 5 points, who provided the voice of Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio?
Bob Hope.
And your winner, Jeremy the Atom Adams. We were looking for Cliff
Edwards.
Yeah. You know what? Don't show off, Jeremy.
Sorry, it's my
It's
favorite Disney
annoying.
movie. I wouldn't. It's my favorite Disney movie. I'm sorry.
Just can't back the right horse, can you, Clay? Or excuse me, not Clay.
Who?
Can't just back the right horse, can you, Hammer?
It got locked
I
in my
back the right horse all the time. All right. Now,
got
what if-
locked in my brain of Cliff, and then
Oh yeah.
Raven, and then
Ah,
John Ratzenberger. He's
not
good at
him.
all, but no, that's
Joseph
not-
Gordon-Levitt and
Right.
All
Lord.
right. All right. So, congratulations, Jeremy. We will have interviews in a second. You guys go away. All right. So, yeah. Okay. He won today. But you know what? He's not going to win the next match. He is not He is going to rue the day he stepped out on his own. If he had been with me, he could have won this tournament. But now, he's lucky he made it past round number 1.
He seems to continue to win, Hammer. I don't know what you're going to do about it, and whether you helped him or not, he is a winner.
Those first 2 wins were all me. Okay, this one was a fluke. All right, this was you and the cow's shenanigans. Okay, working against the plan. But look, so Jeremy, like I said, he's in round 2, and he's playing who? He's playing Nazario, the perennial loser. But you know what? I believe in Nazario. Only this once, but I believe in Nazario. He's going to take out Jeremy. It's done.
I've never seen anything like it. You are a sad, sad little man.
You know, look who's talking. Jeez. All right, look. Yeah, that's the match. I think we should do interviews now, Vicky. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Dan, tough loss for you. You had a rough round 1. Round 2 looked like things were going to turn around, and then round 3 we just couldn't get things going. What's on your mind, my friend?
I tell you, the actors and character names were a bane of my game this time around. I couldn't remember the name of the actor of Jennifer Tilly. I couldn't remember the name of Horsts, and I couldn't come up with the name of the voice actor for Jiminy Cricket. So I was all over the place with actors this round.
Yeah, I think what's more tough about watching this match is we know that Early Pixar is a good friend to you, and you had to check down while going, pretty good round. The extra points that you had to check down to might have kept the match going had we had all of those at 2 points.
Yeah, if I had been more confident in my answer, actually, I needed the multiple choice for Jennifer Tilly. I was not coming up with her name, and yeah, if I kept those two without having to use my multiple choice, and might have been able to at least stay ahead, and might have had Mr. Adams answering a 5-point question.
Yeah.
Other than me.
Well, it was definitely nice to see you play. I'm sorry that you had the added pressure of having to be backed by the Hammer the whole match. But I know this is probably not the last we're going to see of you. So study up, and we will see you on your next adventure.
Well, hope see you guys next time.
Thank you. Jeremy, I've seen it before in person twice. You like to go and win. Congratulations on that win today.
Thank you so much.
Whenever you saw the wheel round, I mean, let's talk about it. You were put up against the wall in both categories, with both Dan getting spinner's choice and then giving you opponent's choice. You had the lead going into round 2, but what's going through your head whenever you see both of these bad sides of the wheel?
I mean, I was, a little concerned and a little mad that I didn't go first, because then obviously I would have gotten spinner's choice. But, you just got to stay focused, and for whatever will happen. I'm pretty glad that he didn't give me package films, because that kind of screwed me up in the last match. Although I was studying it more this time to try to, avoid that happening twice. So I was kind of ready if he did that. But yeah, hybrid films, that's one that, there are a lot of hybrid films that I know. One of my all-time favorites, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, falls in there. So I wasn't feeling too bad about it. And then, but you never know when you're going to get hit with the So Dear to My Heart or something like that. So, it's just, Dan's a really good player. He did do well on his category in round 2. And I know I just had to keep my head in the game, and hope that round 3 went better for me this time than it did in my last match. And thankfully it did.
And you talk about being focused and keeping your head in the game. You have Nazario coming up. What do we think about that match? I mean, is it going to be something that you need to mentally prepare for, or is it just going to go in laxed and play like you always do?
Well, to give a little peek behind the scenes, Nazario is actually one of my oldest friends in this community. I think we've known each other since 2017, so it's like over 5 years now. And as soon as I looked at the bracket for the tournament, like before we even started playing matches in this tournament, I messaged Nazario and I said, we're on a path to each other. And he was like, "Oh, great! I'll love beating you and stuff." So yeah, the trash talk's already started in private. Nazario is a friend, but he's also somebody who loves to talk and have fun. So it's going to be a really fun match. I actually, think it's going to be a really tough match. I think it was Dan played great today. It was a close match, but I'm going to have to keep that momentum going. And I think even play a little better than I did today. There were a couple, the like 1 or 2 questions I missed that I really shouldn't have. Going to multiple choice on that bed knobs and broomsticks, like I should have just gone with my gut there. I'm just going to have to tighten up a bit because Nazario really knows a lot, and if he gets something that he's good on, it's going to be tough for me. And so I'm just going to get in the mind space, start preparing, and I have it on my calendar here that I'm going to rewatch Hunchback of Notre Dame again very soon because I know that's his favorite movie of all time. So I will be ready for Nazario.
Well, nobody can fault you for a hiccup here and there because you had the hammer in your ear the entire time. I commend you for your match today. Congratulations, and we will see what happens in the next round for you.
Thank you. And I'll just say, I have no ill will toward the hammer. I appreciate him putting in the time to host these matches, and whatever grudges are there, I apologize, and it's unfortunate.
He is unfortunate. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
You know what, Jeremy? Not forgiven. You're dead to me. You know what? Dan's dead to me too. You let me down. Let me down.
You let the world down, Hammer.
Hey, you let everyone down every day, every time you wake up. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, look at you. Look at me. That's all there is to say.
I've got something special for you in the future. Don't you worry. I'm going to humiliate you so bad.
Oh, do you? Do you?
Yeah.
Vicky? I'm scared. But look, so like I said, Jeremy's moving on to round 2. Good for him. He won't make it much further.
He's a strong player.
Somebody's going to take him out. It's done in either way. Either way, Jeremy. I hope you're looking forward to season 3 because I sure am. We're just going to be playing target practice with Jeremy. That's what it's going to be. Just open season on Jeremy. Fun stuff. You got anything, Vicky?
No, I think you've said enough for the 2 of us. Definitely, you're full of hot air, and you got to get some of it out. So, I'm just letting you do your thing.
Yay! Do my thing. All right, but look, we got a lot more matches. We got some round 2s. I think there's another round 1. We got matches. Okay, stay here, watch those, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Watch the Flying Cow podcast feed or listen to it. I guess that's what you do with podcasts. And the Patreon, that thing too, because that's money. Do that. Patreon.com/theflyingcow. Do all that stuff. And I'm done with you. So go home. It's been your pleasure. Bye-bye.